Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 3 on a 5-bedroom house that we are putting up for Antwi and Stella. This project is located at Elmina. Are you ready? Let's see what this episode has. Alright, so in your view, it's a 3D representation of the 5-bedroom house single story that we are putting up for the lovely couples Antwi and Stella. The estimated cost for this project is 451,807 Ghana cedis 9 pesos. Translating that in today's dollars is $39,117.53. I'm using a rate of $1 is to 12 Ghana cedis. Okay, previously I have estimated the same project and translating that into dollars was $32,285.46. Okay, and you can see that the inflation is really high, and this is due to the fact that materials are still high. The cost of materials are still high because as at the time when I prepared the estimate, the cost of materials were very down, and that is why I was able to achieve 453,487 Ghana cedis 4 pesos, translating into dollars to be $32,285.46. But when the dollar kept increasing, prices went up, and they're refusing to drop the prices. So I suggest you start building now. You understand? We're going to do them in phases. So previously in episode 2, I showed you the casting of the foundation concrete. And as you can see, in the foundation, we lay the DPM. You can see it on your left-hand side. You understand? Yes, we lay the black rubber. Okay? Yes, we have to do that. You know, it is very, very important, irrespective of the nature of the land. Okay, you would have to take certain precautionary measures to ensuring that, you know, there are no other future occurrences like the molds, the sparagizer. You know, in the local language, we call it atotobibre. Okay, all those things are avoided. Okay, and the reason we mix the concrete with other chemicals like anti-salt and waterproof cement, these are all important. Okay, as you can see the rubber line down there, we have to lay the DPM in all the footing foundation. We laid it all right there. Okay, I am the type that I am very sensitive. I'm very responsible, and I don't joke with people's money. You know, honesty is something very expensive, and if someone put his trust in you, you don't lead them into the dungeon, and that tells that you yourself, you're not serious. You understand? And for me, I converted all the negative energy that I had during the time of my build, the challenges that I went through by my family, how they squandered my money, how they misused my money after all my hard work in my days in Afghanistan, working with the US Army, all the monies that I made, the overtime, working so hard in the snow, all the monies that I made, I gave it to my family to build a house for me, and I never saw a single block. And that was the breath of this channel, because I converted that energy into a positive one to help people out there, because it is very painful. It is very, very, very painful that people work with their blood and someone just sits somewhere and eat the money. At least do something. Do something. Let them see it. But they don't care. They are so wicked. Okay? So I'm here to help all of us. Okay, and that is why I have this dedicated foreman as my backbone who supports me to ensuring that all this vision is realized. If not, it's not easy. You understand? All right, so we are moving on. after the foundation concrete casting, we are moving on to the laying of the blocks. So there are some materials that we'll need in order to lay the blocks, just like we did in episode 2. I gave you an itemized list of the materials that are required. So here we move from the foundation concrete casting to block laying. So this is episode 3. We need sand. The sand costs us 1,800 at Elmina. In some places, it's cheaper. In my area at Kaswa, Gomafete, a trip of sand, 22 cubic, is going for 1,400. So we bought cement at 90 Ghana cedis. We bought it 50 bags. We bought 32.5 R, water, and nails, because other boards, we had boards already. Are you with me? So that's it. And so the labor for the footing block work was 5,500, okay, and the labor for casting the footing pillars was 1,600, and the labor for the carpentry works, this includes that of the pillars and that of the oversight, okay, was 3,500, giving us a total of 32,100. Translating that into dollars is $2,675, and this is for the episode 3 of the block laying. So you can see we started off with the block laying. You understand? So first in episode 1, we did the profiling, demarcating all the rooms on the ground, and then they start digging the trenches. That is episode 1. And then in episode 2, we continue with that of the digging of the trenches, and then we did the casting of the foundation concrete. Now in episode 3, we are laying the blocks. This is what we call the footing blocks or footing work. People will say footings. Okay, it's F-O-O-T-I-N-G-S, footings. Okay, now in the footings, it doesn't go as fast as you would want it to go, because this is the time where you need to set out all the block layout. They should correspond and obtain a 90 degrees. You understand? This needs to conform to all the grid lines that you did prior to the beginning of the project when you were doing the profiling. So you need to draw all the grid lines as per the boards that you place along the peripheral. You understand? You need to ensure, because this is where you need to get all your gradients correct. If that is not achieved, your building is already crooked, because you did not do the right thing right from the beginning. You understand? And one thing I've noticed is that a lot of architects, miss certain things because of the numerous of work that goes into the drawing. And therefore, once a mason picks up a drawing, they need to read the drawing, understand the drawing before they execute the drawing. So in this block work as we're doing now, Stephen, took his time, read the drawing. Where there were mistakes, they were corrected before the profiling. And the lovely couples were also vigilant, and that's one thing I admire so much. A lot of people do not pay attention to their build. They were vigilant, they knew what they were looking for, so constantly they were in contact with the foreman, and whatever changes that needed to be done was done in the foundation during the profiling. You understand? So since we knew we're going to do a German concrete right after the footings, everything that needed to be done in the foundation was done. We don't have to do it after. You understand? So Stephen is a dedicated person. He takes his time. He doesn't rush. And that is why it is important to have such a person in your foundation stage, because the beauty of every building lies in the foundation, not on the roof. The beauty of everything, okay, yes, is in the foundation. It's like marriage. The beauty of it is trust. And once you lose that, everything goes in shambles. Are you with me? And therefore, I take key interest in being honest. For me, everything I do here is about honesty, trust, transparency, dedication. Be devoted to what you're doing. This is about people's blood, their hard work money. And therefore, you need to be very sensitive, be very dedicated, be very honest, be transparent to the highest level in order to attract more people. You understand? And that is my goal, to be as transparent, be very honest, be diligent, be careful, and be overall humbled. Are you with me? Yes. And I am truly humbled by all these wonderful people that I've come across through my YouTube channel. I am so grateful to all of you. You understand? I'm really grateful. So here is a 5-bedroom house, okay? The ground floor has a hall. The entrance, you don't just go straight to the hall. You have to go through a foyer. You know, most people don't pay attention to that. You just cannot just bump into the hall just like that. You have to go through a corridor, a foyer, and then through the hall. Okay, there's a corridor. You have a visitor's toilet or the powder room. Okay, we have the kitchen store, the kitchen, the dining. It has a laundry. It has utility, and then the dining. Are you with me? And then we have a staircase taking you to the top, where we have other 4 bedrooms up there. You understand? With a huge balcony, and I just love the architecture of this building. Okay, so right after the block work, the first day we call it the setting layout. They need to set every room, everything just I have mentioned right now. So the laying of the block does not take that much time. It takes longer time. But the second day, since everything has been demarcated, it goes faster. You understand? So right from the next episode, which will be episode 4, I'll be coming your way with the continuation of the block work, and then I think episode 5 will be that of the pillars. They will position all the pillars, and then the carpenters will come and do the boarding, and then we'll cast the footing pillars. Are you getting it? So please learn something day by day. So this is what we call footing block work. Okay, right after the footing block work, we're going to do the footing pillars or the starter pillars. People call it starter pillars or footing pillars. So wherever you see those holes, that's the pillar. That's the pillar area or column. So 2 things here, columns or pillars. Okay, it's still the same. We're going to position the pillars there, make sure they conform to the grade line. Then they'll do a small casting underneath. Okay, yes, the mat will be placed down there before they place the pillar on top. And you can see within that column area, we poured a small concrete down there because we don't want the iron rod or the mat to have contact with the soil. Okay, once it has contact with the soil, there is a high tendency of corrosion. Are you with me? So the mat is supposed to lie on a concrete, and then the pillar will sit on it. They will cast a small concrete, okay, to hold it, and then the carpenters will come and board it, and then they'll pour the concrete in it. Okay, and that concrete will also have a mixture of the anti-salt and the waterproof cement. Are you with me? Yes. So it is not easy, and that is why I call on all of you, okay, that bring your project. Let us build your house for you. If you have been disappointed and your project is halfway in the bush, we'll revive it for you, because that is my goal. I want to change the narrative. I want to let you know that there are good people in this world. Yes, sir. You only find yourself in the wrong place. Okay, yes. So believe me and just send me your email at brightantonio@outlook.com, and I'm ever ready to assist you. Okay, yes. Invest in your foundation. Foundation is the beauty of the entire work. Are you with me? All right, so yes, let's do some analysis here. From episode 1, we spent 13,944 Ghana cedis for the profiling. Translating that to dollars is $1,162. In episode 2, which we did a casting of the foundation concrete, we spent 34,407 Ghana cedis, 9 pesos. Translating that into dollars was $2,870, 658 cents. Now in this episode, which is episode 3, we are spending 32,100 Ghana cedis. Translating that into dollars is $2,675. Okay, $2,675, giving us a total of 80,494 Ghana cedis, 9 pesos. Giving us in dollars is $6,707.658. I'm using a rate of $1 is to 12 Ghana cedis, even though the dollar now is about 12.5. But as per the bank, Bank of Ghana, I'm using $1 is to 12 Ghana cedis. Okay, so far this is how much the lovely couples have spent. Okay, there might be some miscellaneouses. I might not be able to catch everything. You understand? I'm constantly getting updates from Mr. Anthony and that of Madam Stella, so as to be able to give you a precise and accurate information. Are you with me? So from here up to this time, everything is the same. Nothing has changed. All the information is accurate. Are you with me? All right. So lovely people, we're coming to the end of this episode 3 of the 14 blog work. If you are interested, please do email me or contact my foreman, Mr. Stephen Oppong, who is the backbone of the entire channel. Okay, I encourage everyone, please come, let us build your house for you. And then also I want to put across, if you have any contact with my previous mason, Alex Dankwa, please disengage any activity with him. Okay, I strongly recommend so. Contact me and let us rectify any pending works that need to be done. All right, thank you for making us number 1. All right, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make us number 1. Begin to share this channel to your friends, because this is an amazing channel. We are here to help all of us to build our dream houses. Okay, all right, so write to me, send me your drawing, and we will take it from there. Thank you for watching this video. All right, and in case you wanted to show us an appreciation, okay, the numbers are there, you can do so. From me to you, it's shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.